We're smoking with y'all, man. Y'all ready to get off in here right quick, man? They want to do some, my bad. I need to type in all of this. But nah, I need to do predictions, man. Predictions, man. I think we can all say that we think the homie Cassidy is gonna win and all of that, man. I mean, not Cassidy, but Eazy the Black Captain and all of that. I said Cassidy? That's crazy. That's kind of wild, say. But nah, would it be like? Would it be like? What's happening with y'all, man? Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man, and all of that, man, as we get into this thing. But yeah, man, we got this car, man, Illadelphia. Shout out to TBL for making this happen. Shout out to TBL for putting the culture on notice that we are the next ones up. This is us. He is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. You dig? But nah, TBL has put the culture on notice that they are here and they are here to stay. And Blunt, can you hear me? Can you see me? My bad. 'Cause I'm at work and I know this thing. It'd be kind of choppy and stuff like that. So I may have to wait until I get home. Okay. I bet. So yeah, man, we got the Illadelphia card. You know what I mean? Shout out to TBL. Shout out to Chilla, Kenny, whoever makes that thing go around over there. You did what I'm saying. But yeah, TBL has put themselves or put the culture on notice that yo, I am here. This is the new platform for ex- how can I say exclusive battles. You did what I'm saying. I feel like TBL can definitely propel themselves into the forefront of battle rap. You know what I mean? Even with the URL still being out there, the URL is still solely holding on to that app. You feel me? If TBL this year, ends the year off right and then starts the next year off crazily, it could be crazy. You know what I mean? It could be crazy for TBL. You know what I mean? They can definitely take that number one spot as far as being the top battle rap people. You feel me? Shout out to Bumper Bars. I see you. You know what I mean? Y'all hit that like button for me if you will as y'all come in. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do some predictions. You know what I mean? Because this is a fire card. You feel me? We're gonna do some quick predictions at that. I got about 15 minutes with y'all. You know what I mean? But Bill Collector versus Snake Eyes. I like this battle. I know a lot of people they gonna see this battle and they gonna frown upon it. They gonna turn their nose up at it. You feel me? But I like this battle. I think Bill Collector is one of those people who has stood the test of time. He's a super legend in my opinion. You know what I mean? He's been there almost since the inception, maybe a few years removed from the inception. You feel me? And then Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is one of those who lives and breathes battle rap. You dig what I'm saying? He may not be the best battle rap, but he is the one that lives and breathes battle rap. You feel me? And they are when you put these two battlers together, it can be magic. You know what I mean? It can be super magic that's about to happen. Yeah, I took the water and put it over there. Yeah, hold on 1 second. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Bill Collector and Snake Eyes both have a when paired together can be a super force in this battle rap thing. You feel me? I feel like Bill Collector, who has came into his own within the past 4 or 5 years, in my opinion, came into his own in the past 4 or 5 years, in my opinion, versus a Snake Eyes who has, I feel like he has came into his own as well within the past 4 or 5 years. If I'm not, you know what I mean? If I was just being totally honest, you know what I mean? And I like this battle. It was a 3 round bout. I, I'm gonna go with the more consistent battler. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Bill Collector. You know what I mean? And that may be a little biased. I'm gonna be real with you. It may be a little biased because I may be biased with this one. I ain't gonna lie. Bill Collector is one of my favorite battle rappers. Um, and that's not to take anything away from Snake Eyes, because Snake Eyes, he can definitely sell a fight. Did they do a face off? Am I tripping? Did I not see the face off? Because if they did, they both have epic face off capabilities. You feel me? And I think that would be, I think that face off would be dope. You know what I mean? If they did a face off, one of y'all hit me in my inbox and send it to me, man. Because I definitely, desperately need to see that. You feel me? In fact, I do feel like um, this battle or this card is stacked. You know what I mean? If this is the main battle that's coming out, you know what I mean? Bill Collect, I mean not the main battle, but the first battle to kick the whole card off is Bill Collector versus Snake Eyes, which is insane. You did, and then the next battle after that is Charlie Clips versus Vixen the Assassin, which is crazy in itself. You feel me? I love Vixen the Assassin. You know what I mean? And she has definitely, well, ever since she got, you know what I mean, punched in the mouth by Loso that one time, she kind of been on her. I don't know. She be hit or miss sometimes. She got punched in the mouth by A Ward too. You know what I mean? She got punched in the mouth by Jazz right after that. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? But hopefully with this one, you got Charlie Clips. You feel me? I think she battles Arsenal coming up as well. This can be one of those ones that propels you again. You know what I mean? Remember the first time we seen Vixen the Assassin and she 30 DNA? This can be one of those. You know what I mean? You go out there, you 30 Charlie Clips, which I ain't gonna say it's impossible, but it ain't probable. You feel me? You go out there, you 30 Charlie Clips. This could propel you right back into that light. You know what I mean? But Charlie Clips, let's talk to you, my brother. Charlie Clips. Charlie. I know you get a bad rep for not for acting like you don't care about this culture. You know what I mean? Just for lack of a better term, loafing it. You know what I mean? You get to a battle and instead of giving it your all, you loaf it. You know what I mean? You how you say you just don't give it your all the time, and that's okay, I guess. You know what I mean? It's not okay to the fans and stuff like that, but and it's not okay to do something half-heartedly, right? But what I mean by it's okay is we know you don't really care at this point. You know what I mean? You've been doing this for the last 12, 14 years. You know what I mean? We know that you don't care anymore, and we give you that excuse. You know what I mean? We give you that. You know what I mean? That's the highest regard that we can hold you in. And then as a fan, as somebody that says that Charlie Clips is the GOAT, and being only to hold you at a half standard, it's kind of wild. You feel me? Don't nobody else get that type of treatment. You feel me? And we give you that type of treatment. And we still hold on to the Clips of old, you know what I mean, of the past, and sometimes that could be a hindrance to the culture. I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying Charlie Clips is bad for the culture because Charlie Clips is still my goal, but at the same time, I am saying that enabling battlers to do that does hinder the culture. You know what I mean? And I feel like we are part of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all that's pulling up, man. You're devoid of intellect, has excessive drug use, cause your brain. It may have, Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's a. I had a good life. You know what I mean? I had a good life growing up. You know what I mean? I had a fun. It was fun. I'm gonna be real. It was fun when it happened. It ain't fun now. But I do have. This battle can go either way. It can go to Charlie Clips or Vixen the Assassin, whichever way that the wind blows that day. You did what I'm saying. Charlie Clips goes in there and he's a 60% Charlie Clips, a 70% Charlie Clips. It can be a long day for you, Vixen. You know what I mean? But if Charlie Clips goes in there and he's a 50, 40%, you know what I mean, Charlie Clips, it can be a long day for you, Charlie. This just is what it is. You feel me? But I got it 2-1 either way. I'm gonna lean a little bit more towards Clips be killing females when he battle females. You know what I mean? He be killing females straight up. You know what I mean? Which one you done?
Maybe like mark is 6, 7, and 15.
7. Yeah, he's doing it now.
It's in empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And which one you
Next,
got?
33, 26, and 36.
He already got it. Yeah, he already got it. He's on top of it, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna say I got Vixen. I got Vixen 2-1. You know what I mean? Charlie Clip, show up, show out. Let me know. You know what I mean? You are the GOAT, but I can't keep giving you, you know what I mean, battles to win whenever you don't be giving it your all and don't be winning. You feel me? Like these last, what was it, last 4 battles? You ain't won a battle since Eazy. Since Eazy the Block Captain, that was your last battle that you won, and that was a layup. That was something that you know what I mean. That's a how you say a softball pitch. You know what I mean? Knock that one out the park. You feel me? Set it up for a home run. You know what I mean? Yeah, the height of his controversy of Eazy the Block Captain, and so you should have won that battle. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I got Vixen. Rum versus Loso. This is an interesting battle right here. Rum Nitty versus Loso. Loso be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real with you. Was that last year or this year where he battled Geechee, Tay Rock? Who else he battled? He was winning too. Like, and these was like back to back. It might have been last year, or it might have been at the top of this year. Loso is one of those sneaky type of battlers. You know what I mean? Loso is one of those type of battlers where he can really he's dangerous. He can really, how can I say this, man? He can really cause an upset. Loso, yes, he can definitely cause an upset, something so crazy that you wouldn't even be, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be shocked about it, but then you look back like, hold up, Loso just went crazy like that? You know what I mean? Because he went crazy on Tay-Rock. He went crazy on Baylo, a.k.a. Geechee Gotti. You feel me? He went so crazy, right? But then he get into them. He get into a battle like Reggie P or something like this. No shout out Reggie P. You know what I mean? And then he lose. You know what I mean? It be wild. I don't understand. You know what I mean? But Rum Nitty is the alien for a reason. You hear me? Rum Nitty. He don't think the same as regular people. You know what I mean? His brain thinks in alien language. You know what I mean? Zeros and ones and things of that nature. Like he's just out of this world whenever it comes to putting bars together and things that we've never heard of before, right? And and Rum Nitty is so calculated. Rum Nitty is so direct. Rum Nitty is so bar heavy. It's just insane. Did you see what he did to AWAR? Yes, I seen what he did there. I put a shard in there. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Crazy. It was crazy. You did what I'm saying. Binary, alien, it don't matter, man. I don't know how to speak binary. Do you know how to speak binary, my brother? Okay, then. If you don't, then it's an alien type of language, my brother. Okay? Is binary a language? Y'all gonna have me turn into the old smoke. I've been trying to be nice. You know what I mean? I've been seeing these folks in the comments. I'm trying to be nice. You know what I mean? I'm trying to walk with God. You know what I mean? And be on that path of Jesus Christ. You did what I'm saying? But you guys in the comments, you know what I mean? Y'all force me. Y'all forcing me. You did what I'm saying. Y'all can ask some of these people with a blue name in here. You know what I mean? This ain't normally how smoke is. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Calm it all the way down. You know what I mean? That way I can move forward and stay in in this thing. You feel me? but you commenters, you know what I mean? Keep commenting. Go ahead. Keep commenting. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna do none of that. But you gonna wake up. You gonna wake up something that you don't want to wake up. You feel me? Rum Nitty versus Loso. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like this battle. This battle is a fire battle. Whoever thought of this battle to put on this card, please, please, please give these people a raise. Whoever thought of this, give it a raise. You did what I'm saying, and have I got Rum Nitty taking the battle though. You know what I mean? But let's talk about this right quick. You know what I mean? Because I am, um, like I said, I'm trying to take that walk with Christ. You know what I mean? And it's a daily fight. It's a daily struggle. You know what I mean? To take that walk with Christ, because you have people like Brandon 314. You know what I mean? Just spewing whatever it is out of the. You know what I mean? And when, whenever I see this, you know what I mean, not just in battle rap, but outside of battle rap, I tend to try to stay away from it, right? You know what I mean? But let me ask y'all this: how do y'all feel about Christian battle rappers who are in battle rap? You dig what I'm saying? Because with my walk in Christ and me reading my Bible and things of that nature, you know what I mean, it bothers me sometimes whenever I get around these certain situations and things of that nature. When I get around people being a certain way, when I get around different energies that don't mean me any good, you know what I mean? That only mean me harm. You feel me? How do Christian battlers supposed to walk in a Christ-like light and still be a part of battle rap? How? How can that be? And I say this, you know what I mean, because A Ward, he is a Christian brother. You know what I mean? So is Loso. He's also a Christian brother. You did what I'm saying. And I get it. We're not perfect. We're not perfect at all. But when you know something is wrong and then you go and you do it, you know what I mean? Still. Like, my name is Smoke. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I smoke. It's in the name. You did what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I mean? I know it's wrong. God has told me it's wrong. God has told me to stop. And I still do it. How are we supposed to walk and be Christ like in a place that isn't? Cassidy promotion was top tier, but Eazy gone 30. I think so too, dog. I think so too, dog. I think Eazy gonna get him up out of here. You know what I mean? If Cassidy don't come with what he needs to come with, he gonna get 30. You feel me? And it's not gonna be a pretty 30. It's not gonna be no gentleman's 30. It's gonna be one of them ugly 30s. You feel me? It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be awkward because I heard a clip and I cannot find this clip. So if anybody find this clip, Dre too much. I know you the clip guy. You did what I'm saying. So if you find this clip, you feel me? It's a clip of Cassidy talking about he be in group chats with all of the Philly battle rappers and say that basically that they were going to be all on his side whenever they enter into the building, right? That sounds to me like they lining Eazy up. You know what I mean? That sounds to me like they lining Easy up. It's about to be so awkward. You feel me? Especially if Cassidy don't got lineup quality bars. You feel me? Especially if Cassidy's side is over there just quiet as I don't know what because Cassidy's bars ain't that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very awkward. You know what I mean? When Easy is very consistent in what he does. You dig what I'm saying? And man, look, man, look. But I got Remedy being low. So next we got A Ward versus Jada Nightwing. Shout out to A Ward. I mean, shout out to Jada Nightwing. A Ward is one of those ones revered for his rebuttals. His rebuttal game crazy. You know what I mean? He also is a fire battle rapper. You know what I mean? But he has the ability to pluck things out of the moment and make it about you in that very moment, right? And he has that ability to pause, suck the air out of the room after you've had a fire battle rap round, right? But Jada Nightwing is one of those. He's very zen like. You know what I mean? He's very even kill. You dig what I'm saying? Whether he's winning, whether he's losing, he's still in that evenness, right? And he does something that's so well. He's able to make like a quiet storm almost. You know what I mean? Jada Nightwing, he can is one part that is one moment that speaks out to me. You know what I mean? And that's a moment where he got into a bag that was so crazy. And then the crowd went crazy. It wasn't even a crowd. It was in like a pit style, right? The pit go crazy. And he told everybody, relax. You know what I mean? It was simple. It was subtle. You did what I'm saying, but it was powerful. It was effective. You did what I'm saying. It sent chills through the room type of thing, and that's what Jada Nightwing possesses. You know what I mean? He possesses that type of zen to where he can send chills through a whole room just by saying one word really loud. You did what I'm saying? Relax. Shout out to Get Your Bars Up Media. You did. But I got that's gonna be a fire battle too. A War versus Jay. I don't know who I got in that battle. For real, for real. I got 2-1 either way. You feel me? And then we got Reed Dollars versus Cortez. We gotta hurry this thing on up. We got Reed Dollars versus Cortez. Shout out to Reed Dollars, super, ultra, mega, extra legend in this thing right here. You feel me? Versus Cortez, right? Cortez is another super, ultra, mega, extra legend out here. You did what I'm saying? Cortez has been battling since the beginning of time. Reed Dollars has been battling since the beginning of time. This is a beginning of time battle, a land before time battle. At that, you did what I'm saying? I feel like, and I say land before time because they both dinosaurs. You know what I mean? Reed a dinosaur, Cortez a dinosaur. It is what it is. There's nothing different. But I'm here for this dinosaur matchup. You know what I mean? You got what is it? A Brontosaurus versus a T-Rex or whatever that thing is called. A T-Rex versus whatever. You know what I mean? You got two mega dinosaurs going head to head in this battle. The only thing is, they both can be a little dry. We're gonna keep it a buck. They both can be a little dry sometimes. Reed more so often. We gonna keep it a buck. Reed, you a super legend and stuff like that and all of that, right? But you can be dry. You can definitely be dry out here. It's wild. It's wild. You like, you see, you know what I mean? Two stripes on Rambo. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta bring that out in order to get a reaction. And I understand. It is what it is, but you be dry as I don't know what. You know what I mean? And Cortez, sometimes you'll have a fire first round, a dry second round, and then choking the third round. You know what I mean? So you got to figure out piece all of this together, you know what I mean, to get an equatable 3 rounds, you feel me, to where you can go out there and claim this victory. I do think with it being in Philadelphia, I do think you're gonna have a battle on your hands. You know what I mean? Not just with Reed, but the Philadelphia crowd. We all know the Philadelphia crowd. They'll boo their own. You know what I mean? So you got to go out there and rap. Reed, you got to go out there and rap. You know what I mean? I do see a little bit of home court advantage for Reed. You know what I mean? Just Reed being the super legend that he is, but I know Cortez is coming to rap. You know what I mean? Cortez just can't have any dry spots in his raps. And I feel like he takes this pretty easily. You know what I mean? I got Cortez taking this battle 2-1. If not 3-0, this might be the only 30 on the card right here. I'm going to be I ain't going to say 30. That's crazy. I ain't going to say 30. But I see a definite 2-1 for Cortez. You know what I mean? And then we get to the main event. We got Cassidy versus Eazy. Now, with all of the hoopla that has been going on with Cassidy and Eazy, you know what I mean? We got people doing documentaries explaining their whole life. You know what I mean? We got people out here that's just cracking jokes and kind of putting paint where it ain't. You did, and that paint is sticking. I ain't gonna lie to you, that paint's sticking over there. You feel me? But ultimately, it's gonna come down to the bars. You know what I mean? It's gonna come down to who got the best bars. It's gonna come down to who got the brightest bars. Who has the not just the it factor. You know what I mean? But who has more of it? We know that Cassidy has the ability to make our biggest battle rappers look this big. he has the ability to make our main battle rappers look this big. Remember how small he made Hitman look? Remember how small he made Arsenal look? Remember how small he made Goods look? Even though Arsenal won, and I feel like Goods won as well. But Cassidy has that ability just by being in the room. Just by being in, he told Hitman, I signed your Spalding. He told Hitman he signed his Spalding, son. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Cassidy has that ability, dog. And if he can pair that ability with maybe rapid punchlines, and not just any punchlines. We can't have like 2008 punchlines, dog. We gotta have some 2025 stuff in here. We gotta have some 2025, at least 2020, at least 2020. We can't go later than 2020, dog. We gotta have some 2020 or better material, dog. We can't have no 28 or 2008 material and think that we gonna be out here beating Eazy. We not. Cassidy has convinced me to change my pick. 2-1 either way, but I'm gonna exit the cast. 2-1 either way for you. Sheesh. 2-1. So y'all got Cassidy winning this battle? Can I set a poll? I can't set a poll. Whatever. Y'all got Cassidy winning this battle. It's insane to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, I can. I can start a poll. It's crazy. Let's see. Cass versus Eazy. We got Cass. We got Eazy. I didn't know you could, oh, snap. I could change the color of this thing, too? All right, yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start that. Go ahead and start that right there, man. But yeah, Cassidy versus Eazy. See, what I don't like that Eazy is doing, I don't like that he's explaining himself. You feel me? Like he's super like explaining himself to people that don't matter. You know what I mean? But I do understand if you don't get in front of it, right? If you don't get in front of where you're from, before a Philadelphia card, and then you get to Philadelphia in the card without this being explained, you run the risk of Philadelphia going against you. You did what I'm saying? Just going like just for no reason, which I feel like they're gonna do that anyway. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I heard a clip of Cass saying that he was in a group chat with all of the battle rappers from Philly, and they was all gonna be there on his side. So yes, battle rap is right now. I agree. I agree, Murder Posse. I agree. I agree. But hopefully this could put a little bit of a spark back into it. You know what I mean? Cassidy versus Eazy. This whole card is a fire card in itself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do feel like Eazy did that for a reason. You know what I mean? He's explaining himself for a reason. However, do I think it's warranted? No, I just think you go in there and you say, I'm from here and what? If you don't like it, whatever. You know what I mean? But I understand the internet as well, man. And I understand he got to do what he got to do. I understand. What I don't understand is why shoot at everybody around instead of shooting at Cass. You know what I mean? It seems like he's shooting at Zan. It seems like he's shooting at Muscle Poppy. It seems like he's shooting at Texago. It seems like he's shooting, maybe not at Muwap. You know what I mean? I ain't heard Muwap's name like that. You know what I mean? But he's shooting at all these different people. You know what I mean? When really the messenger was Cassidy that brought all of these people up. You know what I mean? And you not shooting at Cassidy. You dig what I'm saying? Like you go get some of them OBH dudes. You know what I mean? Go with the slide say go interview Dark Low. Go interview Dark Low. You did what I'm saying. Go interview Leak Moss and all of these people. You did. You know what I mean? Go interview these people about Kaz. You know they don't like Kaz. You know what I mean? And because I'm gonna be real, Kaz does keep bringing up the murder, like he beat a murder. You know what I mean? When really we know by the stories that was put out there that it won't him. You know what I mean? We know this by the stories. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Kaz is really harping on like, yo, this is what happened, and I ain't say nothing, and I still, you know what I mean, got out of that situation. You know what I mean? When really you can attack that situation. You know what I mean? Don't be attacking Zan. Don't be attacking. You know what I mean? Yeah, shoot at them, but don't dedicate a whole. Nah, because guess what, man? A lot of people, your fans are going to stick beside you, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my battle rapper. I'm gonna stick beside him. looking like the old white lady. That's my battle rapper. I'm gonna stick beside him. but a lot of people is looking at that and is looking at it like, and you shooting at everybody but who you need to be shooting at. And then you got Cassidy on the back end talking about like, yeah, he ain't, you know what I mean, he ain't this, you know what I mean, he caught it, his pops lying, he don't know where the cheesesteak spot at, he going to the hood in the GPS with the GPS on, like, yo, Cass is crazy. But dude, imagine Mook top of Geechee Gotti with the angles that Cass got on Eazy. If Cass can't get this win, then he has not updated his resume. This is a fact. Cass said he's bringing OBH to the battle. Cass said he cool with OBH now. So there you go. You know what I mean? But there's more scandals out there on Cassidy. You know what I mean? I remember a few years back there was a woman that came out. All of that. You could poke and prod. You know what I mean? It ain't like Cassidy is squeaky clean out here. You did what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. It's like Cass is pointing out all of your flaws. Why are you not pointing out the flaws of Cassidy? You know what I mean? Why are you pointing out the flaws of Zan? Why are you pointing out the flaws of Tex? Why are you pointing out the flaws of Haas? You know what I mean? So on and so forth. Instead of pointing out the flaws of Cassidy, you over here you be doing docu-series on where you grew up at. Nah, nah, easy. But I will say this. It does look like a super smear campaign on Eazy. I don't know if it's jealousy. It could be jealousy. You mean came into the game, uh, 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 one of the fastest rises to top tier that we have ever seen. And I say one of because there's a few of them. You know what I mean, uh, one of the not just the fastest rises to top tier, one of the fastest people to get to 1 million views outside of the URL. We just got to keep it a buck for him. Whenever he felt like the URL wasn't doing what he needed to do, he uprooted and started his own thing. You know what I mean? Not to mention, and you know we gotta mention it. His girlfriend is Remy Ma. Let's not hold on, man. Let's not sugarcoat or forget about none of this. You know what I mean? And that can stir up a hate for somebody. That can stir up a envious type of emotion towards somebody. You did what I'm saying? Just having those accolades that I named just now. You know what I mean? Those can stir up in the opposite to go and poke and prod or just hate all the time on you. You did what I'm saying? And I do feel like that's what's going on with Eazy. You know what I mean? I felt like at a time, right? I was giving Eazy a hard time. You know what I mean? Whenever he split from the URL and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I had to sit back and relax for real, because even though that he did, you know what I mean, a detestable thing, but well, I ain't gonna say it's detestable because we don't really know what happened. You know what I mean? But it looked detestable from the outside looking in, right? And I had to sit back and tell myself, like, yo, all the times that you do stuff, you know what I mean? If somebody was to look from the outside looking in, and they can say that, you know what I mean, you hating right now. They can say that you hating right now on Eazy the Black Captain. You feel me? And I had to take a back seat to that because I'm like, yo, I'm not a hater. You know what I mean? And I don't want to cause hate on people. You feel me? And then when you sit back and you really look at it, like, okay, so he may do this wrong, he may do this wrong, he may do this wrong, but has he done this? Has he been a 1 million view battler? You know what I mean? Even though it's with the help of our battle rap greats, you know what I mean? Did he go outside and make a name for himself? Yes, he did. Outside of the URL, out at that, you know what I mean? Does he have the mental fortitude to be in battle rap? That is the question right there. I don't know if Eazy the Black Captain has the mental fortitude to be or to sustain top tierism in battle rap, right? Because he's very emotional when it comes to, as you see with this whole promo and rollout. You know what I mean? Cass say a few things and he go and feel like he gotta. Oh, everybody's like, "Where's Eazy at? Where's Eazy at?" So he in his brain, oh, I gotta say something. I gotta say something. I gotta say something. When you really don't have to say anything. You know what I mean? There's battlers out there that don't say nothing. They show up on the day of. You feel me? I'm ready for Mills to start cooking Verb. Me too. That's what I'm ready for. So I'm gonna go do my research on that on the Verb and Mills joint, and I might be back later on. You know what I mean? But Eazy versus Cass. Right now it's a 57% Cass. That's crazy. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's wild. Son. It is what it is, man. Oh, okay, okay. It evened up. It evened up. I was about to say, duh. I was about to say, dog. That's kind of wild. Verb gonna die. I do think that Verb is out of his league whenever it comes to Jay Mills. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about battle rapping. I'm talking about on beat though. On beat, Verb is nice on beat too, but Verb, don't fall into the BS, dog. Don't fall into the BS, dog. You seen what your homie DNA went through. You seen what your homie Goods went through, dog. Don't go through the same stuff, my brother. Either way, man, I got Eazy taking this battle, man. I got Eazy taking this battle 2-1. I feel like Cassidy could get the first round. But if Cassidy don't win the first round, I got this being a 3-0. I got this being a 3. If Cassidy don't win, oh shoot, I can move it. I didn't know I can move this thing. But if Cassidy don't win the first round, why can't I move it? Either way, man. If Cassidy don't win this first round, I got Eazy 30 and Cassidy. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Either way, man. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure to like the video, man. Subscribe if you're new here. Hype the video. That's the new thing that the kids are doing nowadays. And as always, man, I love y'all, man. King.